Hi everybody, and welcome back to Chicago Car Club. Today we're going to be taking you around this 1969 Chevelle SS. We're going to take you around the outside, the inside, under the hood, put it up in the air, take it for a ride, show you the good, the bad. Our goal, as always, is to make you comfortable making a purchasing decision off of our photos and videos alone. When you get up close, point out all the blemishes on it. There are plenty of blemishes on this car, but nothing major structurally, mostly body cosmetic stuff. Couple little nibs in the clear coat here. It's got some nice Krager wheels on it. Tires that look almost new. Some little splits and body filler. We'll point out in the trunk area, we can see the left rear quarter was sectioned, not completely replaced, but sectioned. It's got a little scrape in the glass there. Decoding this car, we don't have a build sheet on it, so without a build sheet, it is nearly impossible to verify that it's a true SS. Couple things that we do know: it is obviously a two-door sport coupe. It's a 69. Originally, this car would have been in Garnet red with a parchment vinyl roof, and it would have had a vinyl parchment bench seat, which now has Strato, Black Strato buckets in it. But that bench seat would tie itself to the dash for the column shift indicator. It's now set up as a floor shift. It's got a ratchet shifter in it. But I like to think this was a true SS. But again, we're not claiming anything on this. We know a lot about a lot of different things, but this is not something we can make a claim on. But it does have all the insignias on it, emblems, the dash. It looks pretty correct to us. So. At any rate, it now has a 402 cubic inch V8 in it. It does run well. And again, some little blemishes throughout. You know, it could benefit from a respray. Passenger side door closes. It just takes a little push to get it latched in all the way. You can see in the jamb here of the door where you can see that garnet red that was originally there. Give it a little push and it stays shut. Around to the passenger side, much of the same. Interior is in pretty good shape, as you'll see when we get inside. It does have power disc front brakes. Doors are nice and solid. The rockers are solid. Does have seat belts front and rear. They're all there. It shows somewhere in the neighborhood of 24,000 miles on a functioning odometer, but again, we can't make a claim to that. We do see on the cluster that this was an AC car originally, at least by the dash. The AC system is not on the car right now, but we'll open the trunk. Excuse me. Show you around, show you that left quarter panel that's sectioned. We typically don't rattle can anything. We want to show you just as we see it. You can see where it's sectioned there. So it doesn't look like the entire quarter was done. The passenger side quarter looks original. Floor on this side looks good. This side we see a couple little small holes up there by the wheel opening. Nothing major. Solid otherwise. Under the hood, we've got this, what we decoded as a 402, power brakes, power steering, electric fans, aluminum radiator. got a Holly 4-barrel on it, and it does run quite well. Just fired it up here, so it's running on the choke a little rich. When we get it outside, you'll hear it run. No engine noises, no smoke. Nothing of great concern. We do want to note the brakes are functional. The pedal's a little soft. I think that's bleeding the system or what have you, but point that out. The headlights work. We don't have taillights right now for some reason. We haven't dug into that, but it could just be a fuse. But again, it's frigid outside right now. We're in the negatives. It's very, very cold. I want to show you that the wipers work, turn signals work. It's got a good battery on it, and the alternator seems to work fine. It is showing the generator light on the dash. You'll see here the odometer and speedometer both work. The radio doesn't power up right now. You can see the turn signals there. And it is really cold, and we've got quite a bit of snow here, so we're not going to really be able to get up to speed. It's just going to kind of buzz the tires down the road, but just want to show you that it does run and drive just fine. Feels like it shifts good between gears from park into drive and reverse. There's no hesitation there. We noticed a little bit of a leak out of the tail shaft of the transmission, which seems to go away when we started and got it hot here. So, but again, we encourage you to reach out, call or text anytime. 312-420-3696. We're going to go ahead and put the car up in the air here after this and just show you around. There's no real suspension noises when we drive it. Again, nothing of major concern. Mostly cosmetic stuff on this car to tend to. You can see the frame rails are nice and solid. All the suspension components are there. Again, power disc front brakes. It's got the turbo hydromatic transmission in it. Couple little spots on the floor pan there. Nothing major. Same thing on that back corner. But again, the rails, everything else is super solid here from what we're looking at. It's got a turbo 350 trans in it. It is a 308 rear end gear based on the suffix code and posit traction as well. But again, feel free to call us, reach out, text us 312-420-3696. We appreciate you watching and we look forward to speaking with you.